Hi guys, it's Sugo and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today I'll bring you my review for The Shadow Man by Helen. I won't thank the publisher, the NetGalley, and the author for allowing me to read this arc and to give you my review on this book. I will start by saying that I'm disappointed by this book. The blur that NetGalley provided and Goodreads make me think that it was a thriller just setting in a house. The blur says that three people, Maggie, Xavier, and Elsbeth, that will be kidnapped by this shadow man and they will keep trapped in a house and they will try to escape, but they know he won't keep them safe. That's a little bit far from the truth. The thing is, from the beginning, we know who the captor is, which took a little off the action of the book. It's not just focused on the people who are kidnapped, it's more focused on this profiler that comes from the United States, Connie, and well, she tries to profile this kidnapper and discover where the victims are. And I was not expecting a detective story, I was more looking into a thriller, something more as a captive person and a captive perspective, not as a, okay, we have this detective and this profiler and let's try to find where the persons are. But the thing is, if since the beginning we know who the captor is and we know some reasons why he's doing this, it lost for me a lot of the excitement the book can be. I like to try to discover why this person is acting like that, who that person is, physically, mentally, and from the beginning we have all the description, all the and we still had, and that was kind of interesting, some POV points on his mind, and that part was interesting. But I don't know, the book is very slow till the middle. The action didn't develop it and didn't happen a lot. We start the book with just Elsbeth being captured and then 1/3 Maggie, and then only by the middle the third person is captive, and then the action starts rolling because you have to end the book. I think that was the problem with this book, was the pacing. It's not action packed, it's very, I wouldn't say boring, but it's kind of boring. Nothing happened, they will try only to find clues and nothing shows up. Another thing that bothered me was we didn't have the time that was passing, or I didn't see because, well, the book is don't capture my attention full time. So, and I was surprised, like, this amount of time passed. I didn't thought about being so long, but maybe it is. I think Helen's Field's writing style is good. I think she did a great research, not only for Connie perspective or a profiler and from the problems that she has in the backstory. That was very interesting, as also for the captured profile. That part was very interesting and that I really enjoyed. I also liked the Maggie's perspective being so young but also so grown up, and it's not the normal teenager that we used to see in books or even in movies, that is very fragile and very hysterical. No, she's very focused and she's very different from her own age, and I really enjoy that. But for a thriller mystery novel, it lacked a lot of the action and the emotion that I was looking for. The blur doesn't help. The cover is beautiful, but it's just the end. It's very good. It's very action-packed. Everything starts to happen, but it's just the end. Till there, it's a very slow burning story. And when things start to get a little bit interested, we change perspective. So we lost the interesting point and we go back to investigation. I think if it was focused on the victims less than in the profiler, maybe it could work a little bit better for me. Or if there was more, start already with the 3 captured and then they start not losing so much time on kidnap one person. No, they kidnap a second person, but they are not connected. One is a child, one is a grown-up woman. It lacked a little bit of the action and the captivation for me as a thriller. And that's it. Overall, it's not a bad story, but it's not the greatest and not the most, for me, the interesting book to read. I was struggling a lot to get through the book because it took a lot of time to connect and to build the action. I was looking for something more action packed, and more exciting than what this was. So guys, this was my review for The Shadow Man by Helen Fields. Tell me in the comments if you were expecting this one, if you will be reading, if you read anything by Helen Fields. Maybe it's not her best work, but I think her works can be better. Tell me everything in the comments. I'll post videos every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.